Hey guys, how you doing? So tablets always have one big problem. Every time you need them, the battery is dead. And that's exactly what Google is trying to fix with the Google Pixel tablet. It's the first Google tablet in the last 9 years, and today we will check out the specs, if it's worth your money, the battery life, features and more. But first, what do we get inside the box? The box in which the tablet comes is just massive. So the first thing that we see once we open up the box is the tablet. There's this cream white version, or you can buy it in a light gray color. Below that we will find some of the instructions and the paper stuff. Now you can buy this tablet solo, or you can also get the speaker/tablet holder. That's what we have right here, plus the charging cable. So I've had this Pixel tablet now for about a week, and it still looks fresh and new, and we got no scratches at all, and that's due to the nano ceramic coating. Like I said, you have this white version, or there is a gray version of the Pixel tablet as well. It kind of looks boring and very simple. With the rather large back, you only have a tiny Google logo on the back and a small camera in the top right corner. I do gotta say that the backside feels like paper, but it's definitely more durable than it. I like this matte touch since you also don't really see your fingerprints on it. The Pixel tablet has a 10.95-inch IPS LCD display and runs on Android 13, to which we get later on in the video. You can get this tablet with either 128 gigs of internal storage or 256, and both have 8 gigs of RAM. Of course, there comes also a small price difference with the two models. The smaller version that I have comes in at a price of 680 euros, and the larger version will cost you 800, which is still pretty reasonable for a tablet that caliber. On the side we get an aluminum frame, we got an aluminum back and a glass front. Plus we have two cameras. On the back we have an 8 megapixel main camera that can capture videos in 1080p with 30 FPS, and the front camera is just as good. So the nearly 11-inch display doesn't have an OLED screen and only comes with an IPS LCD display. But despite of that, you will still have fun watching your favorite anime and videos on that thing. The Pixel tablet has a resolution of 1600 by 2560 pixel and 24-bit color reproduction, and these colors really make a difference even though you only have this LCD display. It has an aspect ratio of 16 by 9, which works perfectly for multitasking. I have one big problem with the tablet, and that is the screen refresh rate. This one only comes with 60 Hz refresh rate, which is terrible. At least 90 Hz would have been good. For the price of almost 800 euros, even better would be a 120 Hz refresh rate that we pretty much see on every smartphone that comes in at that price point. Also, the screen brightness isn't the greatest. It tops off at 500 nits, which certainly is enough for your indoor use and in the train or car, but definitely doesn't work as good outside on a sunny day. If there are some clouds, it works, but not while the sun is out. As for the audio, we have to separate between with and without the docking speakers. So with the speaker, I would say it does a very good job considering these are included in the price of 800 euros. Also, if you get a smaller version. The tablet has a quad speaker setup, and this one is powerful as well, just like with other premium tablets such as Samsung or Apple. So here goes some sound examples with and without the speaker. Couple of years, and the TicWatch Pro 5 is their new best smartwatch. It runs on Wear OS 3.0. You can download songs via Spotify and see if they're worth your money. Right now, the TicWatch Pro 5 is just a few weeks old. The battery life of the Google Pixel tablet has its upside and its downside. On normal usage, you should get about 12 hours on on-screen time on a single charge, which is definitely more than good. You have two options if you want to charge the tablet. If you have the docking station, you can just clip it on there and it will charge. But right here, I gotta point out that it is still not wireless charging and it will charge through the pins on the dock. Alternatively, if you don't have the docking station, you can stick your USB cable in there and charge it like that. The downside is definitely the charging speed. With and without the docking station, it will take hours until the tablet is back to full charge. Also, if you charge it on the docking station, it will never charge to 100% and will stop around 90%, so it won't overcharge and damage the battery. And that's a good thing. Now we got the gaming and the performance. The Google Pixel tablet runs with the Tensor G2 processor, which is definitely up there with the best ones that you could have in a tablet or in a smartphone. So everything just runs super smoothly. You can work on multiple apps at the same time and still watch your YouTube videos in the background in your split screen, and it's just a wonderful experience. But gaming is a problem. I mean, you can play every Android game available right now without any problems. but the tablet does get warm after quite a while, and the tablet is generally not very suited for gaming. It's just too massive to have fun, and the resolution is getting a small hit as well. So this tablet runs on Android 13, and you got 5 years of security updates since this is a Google tablet. But there's really nothing special about this Google tablet. You basically have the same Android features that you also have on the Google Pixel phones or other tablets. On the Google tablet, you can quickly jump into a split screen setup. Just swipe up, click on split screen, and then choose your second app. So it's actually pretty fast and easy to work on multiple apps at once. When it comes to the storage, you know that you have two options, but the internal storage is not expandable through an extra micro SD card, which is unfortunate. If we take a peek into the storage settings, you see that about 13 gigs of your 128 are already used up by the system. That's more or less 10%. On here you have the standard Android shenanigans, like you can choose between a normal and themed icons. Like this, your icons will change into the color of your base wallpaper. You have Google features like the live transcribe and live caption, plus there is the hub mode. This offers a small variety of options when the tablet is connected to the hub. One of the biggest features that turns on while on the hub mode is the screensaver. There are 5 options in total, so you don't have an actual always on display mode. Rather than a screensaver with either a rotation of your favorite pictures, you get the weather frog with some cute animations, or have a full screen clock, which I also really like. In this mode, it also works with your Google Assistant. You have the usual commands, just say, "Hi Google," and then you can start looking for your cooking recipes and do other Google searches. Now I noticed that it does take a while until Google gets your commands. First is that it takes a few seconds to even get activated, and then getting the command takes another few seconds. It just works so much better on smartphones and smartwatches. Also, when I try to stop the music with the voice command, it seemed that the Pixel tablet just ignores me. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, we have 2 cameras on this tablet, and I wouldn't count on them for taking pictures. Both are just 8 megapixel cameras that shoot pictures worse than your Nokia 3310. So don't take any pictures with this one. But you can actually use the video features. The front-facing camera can capture videos in full HD at 30 frames per second. Surely not as good as on a smartphone, but still good enough for some Zoom calls or Skyping with your other family members. So as I already told you, you can move around while talking on the tablet a little bit, so it doesn't shake as much as with other tablets. That's due to the image stabilization that you have, and I guess it works just good. So the quality of the selfie camera is actually not that bad. I mean, you have a slight delay between me talking and the voice, but it's actually not that bad, really. So that's how it looks on the selfie camera. Now, the rear camera does a job equally as good as the selfie camera. It even comes with a little image stabilization if you're like me and can't stand still while talking. Plus, it picks up your voice pretty good even if you have some crazy background noises. Overall, actually not that bad. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more tech reviews. And I guess with that one being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.